Good morning, YouTube world. It is Saturday, February 8th. Let's go. I didn't plan on going live this morning, but I have. It's about just about as long as this video is. And I couldn't help but notice that it's all about coins. My other channel doesn't have enough subs. What coins? Curious to see. Let's get into this.
No idea what I did with it. I thought I just put it down, but could be wrong.
So apparently Rich has coins here, and those coins look a lot. Good morning, Diz. I said I wasn't going to go live today, but I'm not going to be able to go live tomorrow, so
I try something new today.
Do this.
Since I can't work on the car and I have no spark, we're going to go through coins.
Oh.
I want to show people what higher graded wheat pennies are, because the olive ones,
now we grade pennies?
They're too common. And even with the older dates, they're not really worth anything when they're in the olive color, because somebody has had their fingers all over them.
Oh.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear into some of these rolls here and show people exactly the kind of coins that they should be looking for and not to look for discolored like that. Or like that, unless it's an error. You know what I'm saying?
No, we don't know.
Some of these things actually have a reddish tone, but they're all new coins or new pennies.
Rich.
See, like that's a newer one.
Why don't you show errors?
Okay.
Why don't you explain errors? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, it's actually an 85, but
you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
What I want to get to is the kind of stuff that I have right here.
Here we go. Oh, this looks familiar.
Because a lot of people don't know about looking for these.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
These are actually your Lincoln Memorials, but these are in a lot better condition than the ones that I just showed you. Take, for example, this is a 1969 S.
No, this is an old one. This is 2 years ago. This was his first live.
Red. There's no fingerprints on that or anything else, okay? All these coins in here
R&D, good morning.
Are better grade. They're not slabbed, but yes, I've had these for years, and I do not put my fingers on them. There's a proper way of holding a coin, and that is it. Oh, my
God.
You don't want your fingers on the front or on the back. That's how they stay red. That's 1969 S.
What's the S for?
That's 2 of them so far.
Explain what the S is for.
I think we got quite a few of them in here. All right, so we know that this is pretty much, what is this?
What's the S for, Rich? Come on.
Yeah, I think we got quite a few S's here.
What's the S?
Let's see what we got. I see my finger. Now, well, I don't see the coin.
Oh, he's got a loop? You better have your fucking loop check there, bud.
Yep, that's an S.
What's an S?
And this should be one too. Sure is.
Look at the loop.
Now, putting these away for now, just
check this out.
Get to the wheats, because the wheat backs are the ones that are what us older folks are more into, because they have more errors.
You're not even that old, bro.
I am not putting my fingers on the front of the coin or on the back of it, so they won't get discolored. And the ones that are just pulled out are going to go right in top. I'll put them in the bottom later.
Hey,
show some of the.
I love the tape-off job you did for your air conditioner on the window there. That looks great.
Better condition. There you go. Here's one. All right, now let's see.
What's this?
It's kind of a mixed batch. But I have steel wheats in here too. Okay. Here is, let's see what the year is on this one. This is a 19.
Where'd you get that loop? In a Cracker Jack box?
If I can get a good glimpse of it. So I got one of those jeweler's lenses, so unless you're right on it.
I got one of those.
This, folks, is a 1941.
Oh, wow.
You see the condition of that?
Wow.
That's a plane. Okay, that's front.
How much is that worth? 2 cents?
And that's back. You see how red that is? That's like it's brand new. Okay?
Right, I don't.
That's what you want to do. That's what you want to look for.
Don't be
you
knocking
can find the olive colored ones anywhere. I mean, I pulled a box of what is it, $25 in pennies.
Come on, Don.
And I think I found about 10 wheat pennies in it. But this one here, let's see if this is the same thing. Okay.
Okay. What?
Yep, this is a 41 as well.
What the fuck's the, what's your
Same
point?
thing. That's a red.
It's a 41 penny.
That's the front, and that's the back. Those are reds. Okay, I got those, and then I have, let's see what we got here. All right. That one, that one.
I don't get this at all.
That one. All right, what year is this?
He's not explaining anything other than talking about the red. It's got red.
Let's see what one we got here now. All right, here's 1942.
Oh boy.
Right here. Some of these look a little bit discolored though, but
I
not
bet.
as bad as some of the ones I've seen. They're still red. They're just, you know, that's a 42, and you can see that's a red. Front and back, same thing. Okay. So these are the kind of coins that you should be looking for, not the olive colored pennies and stuff like that.
You got any steel
The ones
pennies
that
in
still
there?
have the high gloss are the ones you should be looking for.
Show me some steel ones.
These are 43 steels. They do not have any rust on them. This is a 1943S.
Yeah, but Rich, you know that those aren't the ones that are worth money.
And you can see how that is. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the front. And that's the back.
Yeah.
I hope this thing focuses a little bit better.
Good morning, Bruce.
It's not really doing too good. But that's the front and the back. That is a 43S. Not rusty or anything like that.
I don't know.
And let's see, which one is this?
All I know is that after the accusations he's made over the last couple of days.
Too. Okay. So we know that we have, what is it, 43?
I will watch every fucking video that's on here. 10 times.
Last one is in here. Last one in here is a, I want to say 55.
This is a free speech channel.
Nope, 53S.
Oh.
And once again, as you can see, if you look at the coin, 53S, that's what you should be looking for, not the olive colored ones and not the brown ones. And when you find these coins with the error like 1958, that's where you'll make a lot of money at.
Oh boy.
The olive colored ones, not so much.
I want to take my financial advice from you, buddy.
One thing that they don't tell you on the other channels.
No.
And they don't show you because they don't have them.
Oh.
They're pulling them out of some lot or something. And
this fucking guy's delusional. He's delusional.
Because they're discolored, they're scratched, they're damaged, you know.
That loop come out of a Cracker Jack box too, by the way.
There's a 44S. You can see the condition of that one too. It's still a red. I don't know if you're going to see that close up now. It's not focusing. just because it's a newer phone doesn't mean it's a better camera.
Oh,
right,
no.
There's the back, and you can see that's a red as well.
Because newer phones don't have better cameras, right? That,
Now,
you know, totally makes
find
sense.
some of the older ones.
Yeah, let's get older ones.
And
Don't get any anxiety on us now.
I can't tell what picture that is. All right. That's a 1960 Denver small date. So that means that these are not. I don't think they're wheats. Nope, they're not. All right. This one has to be it then.
What's a wheat?
Should be 5 rolls. I don't know why there's.
Why aren't we explaining what they are? What's a wheat penny?
No, that says 1970, but these. I know I have more wheat rolls than this. Just really don't want to go and fetch them out of the van because I don't think that that's kind of the thing I want to do right now.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to turn this channel into a multi-purpose channel, folks, because my other channel only has 18 subscribers, and I don't think they'll allow you to go online with
this has been going on for a long time, bro. 2 years?
With the channel until you have 100. I think that's how it works. I'm not
how
sure.
How many fucking different things are we going to try?
All right, now this one here. Oh, that's a 1942.
Oh.
That's weird looking.
Wow.
Because it looks like it's got
can't see the
different
fucking
kind of toning altogether, but it's not an olive color.
Olive.
So you still got the red. And the back is pretty much the same way. It's kind of like a. Where is it? There it is.
That's wonderful.
They're blurry. I know that. There's nothing I can do about the camera.
Yeah.
The camera is supposed to be better than what it is, and it's not.
The camera's fault. Everything.
You'd be able to see them better. Let's see what the hell's up with this one.
You know, excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
Wow, this one's really toned. Ooh, that's beet red on the other side.
No R&D. This is rich220 automotive. That's Hot Wheels now. That
1944
2 years ago was coins.
Okay. And you can see that one is red. That's actually a lot. If the camera's not really doing it any justice, it's a lot darker red than the other ones. So.
What's that mean?
Okay.
I'm trying to learn something.
See how many? We only got one in here. I guess
same thing with my buddy Jinx Clover
and stuff like that.
Guys, make sure to go check out Jinx Clover.
Guess that.
He asked a simple question about game systems that he was really interested in, and
yeah, let me go out there while this channel is dead, and let me go and get the other rolls that I left outside. I don't know why the hell they were out there. Should have brought them in with me.
Yeah, why would you leave them in the car?
There. And give me a second. I'll be right back.
Well.
Very unlike me to do something like that.
Fucking Fupa just hit the camera.
When I'm working on the 57, that's a whole different ballgame. I forget all the time with that. Be right back.
He runs to the house. Oh, God. I thought that was a woman's dress hanging there for a second. Fucking right, Don. I'm going to have some surprises for you guys next week because I actually have a friend that's doing some editing with some AI. You know how we AI'd Barry? Well, no, Rich isn't live. He's in the comments. He's watching. All right, let's speed this up.
Why there was only 4 holes? Should have been 5.
Oh boy.
Okay. This is the other roll. All right, I'm going to put these over here so they don't get mixed up with them. These all stay over here. And then that there and that there. These are going to go right over here. Okay, now, memory serves. Well, this is a 55. 55 or 57. Nope, that's a 55. 55 Philadelphia, red. Front and back. Back's actually a deeper red. You can see the glow on it. If I go like this, it looks dull. But if I put it like this, you can see the glare, how shiny it still is. Okay? So that's a 55. So this goes from, what is it, 41 to 53, I think. There's got to be another one in here somewhere.
No, Don, I haven't been on Facebook, but when
now,
I
the
do,
newer
I'll
years,
send
there
you.
are some that you should be looking for, okay?
I'll have to send it because it came up in my memories from 2012, my birthday, hanging out with Bam.
Even if it's in, you know, like
came to a nightclub that's up
condition, like a memorial sets. 88 has an issue. 83 has doubling where it says 1 cent. 88, I believe it's the pillar on the back of the Lincoln Memorial.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm not sure if it's, I think it's 93 if the A is close to the, no, if the A is separate from the M, it's worth more money.
Bro, there's a book filled with errors.
92 has it separate. So if the A is closer to the M on 92, it's worth money. Something about 95, I can't remember. We had, there's a bunch of state quarter errors. The new ones aren't really that much. They're like, you know, anywhere from $6 to $20 unless there's a really major issue with the coin. Like if it has a die crack.
R&D, because they're tough guys over there, you know.
I don't have any of those kind of things here.
That's what they
do. However, have coins all over my end table and all over my armrest and all over my laptop. And this here, if you were to look it up, once I get it certified, that is a 1969 S double dyed.
What the fuck is the S?
Right. Now, In God We Trust is not doubled, but the word liberty is. So is 1969, and so is the S.
So what are those worth?
People have these, okay?
No.
And you can see from some of the rolls that I had here already, the other ones are not doubled. But the one in there is a
Saka. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Mint state condition coin. Couldn't tell you exactly because there's a couple of scratches on it, you know.
Piece of the sandwich he ate earlier just lodged in the corner of his mouth.
Now, they're saying some of the state quarters actually have the Sacagawea on them.
Oh.
Like the back of a Sacagawea is on one of them. Like the back of one, like this one here. It has an eagle on the back.
Are you going to call that racial slur? Are you going to call that a racial slur?
That's what they call a mole error, Okay, they do the same things with
Hey, you got a
dollars.
mole on your fucking face, so we'll call your face a mole error.
There's some from the 70s that are bad. There's a lot of stuff. But mainly the ones that I can think of finding, let's see. There's the 1909 SVDB, the 1955 double dyed, not poor man's, the real double dyed. Everything has to be doubled on the front, okay? The 69, of course, S penny. What else is it? 58. 58's got doubling on it. 1983 on the back, the word 1 cent. Let's see. If you have a 43 copper penny, but the only way you're ever going to know that is by testing it with a magnet.
That's worth a lot of money.
And they did make a 44 copper penny.
I think,
or 44 steel penny. I'm sorry.
That's worth a lot of money.
The way you'll know that the 43 is a copper is by using a magnet.
Oh.
If the penny goes up to the magnet, stays stuck to it, it's not real. And the only other way you're going to know is by sitting there and putting it on a scale and seeing what the weight is. So that's where that comes down to. Now, let's see, what was I going to show you? Let's see, I think this is one of the state quarters here. No, it's not one of them.
Fuck, if you would have met me at the casino last night, Rich, you would have been able to get all those quarters, those Sacagaweas, or, you know, the ones you're looking for. They would have been brand new.
These are the ones that I found. These are the wheat pennies that I found out of the box. I have them right over here, I believe. These are all, and they're all like, these are olive color. These are like, you know, discoloration to the gill. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're still worth a couple of cents because they're actually copper. But these are the wheat pennies here. You can see how toned they are compared to the ones that I have. You know, there's no luster, no nothing. It's dull. I think I found like 10 or 12 of them. But I just put them in a big bag unless there's like a really old date, you know. And I think these are all mostly new. I have a few others floating around over here. The other thing is Susan B. Anthony's. Okay, they had a wide rim and a narrow rim. But they also had a blob S, and they also had a clear S. I have both. I have a blob S and a clear S.
Amen to that.
There's, what is it, type 1 and type 2, I believe. Now, type 1 still kind of looks a little bit like a blob, but it's a little more cleaned out on the inner part of the S, top and bottom. Let's see, what else was it? So many other things I can't think of right off the top of my head. But anytime you find, like, if you're going to make a list, you know, make one of, what is it? Let's see. First of all, there's 1909 SVDB, 1909 VDB, and then 55 plain Philadelphia. That's double. Now, not poor man's double dyed because it only showed part of the five being doubled, and maybe the bottom of the other five. That's a poor man's. 58. I think that's. I'm pretty sure that's the In God We Trust on the back, or United States of America. I think that's what it is on the back of that one. 58, I think, usually comes in the mint sets and the proof sets usually, though. I mean, you know, the better ones that you're going to find. Now, if you want to spend money on a really good set, you have to know what you're looking for, though. You can't just sit there and buy something offline. It could be like, if the coins look like this, okay, like I showed you, that's a wheat penny. See how red that is? All right, that looks like a brand new wheat or brand new penny, right? because it doesn't focus in on what it is, because I got a crappy camera with my phone. But if you look at the back, you can see that's a wheat. Even from here, I can see that came up pretty good. It's a little blurry, but you can tell. And you look at it with the light. And the other thing is you want to keep in mind is the scratches. If there's any scratches on it, the less the scratches, the better condition. Okay? If there's any doubling or if there's any errors, those are more important than anything else, because those are what's going to bring you the money. 22 without the Denver Mint mark, worth money. Okay? But only worth it to somebody if they're actually, looking for a good one, not a discolored one, because that's really not going to give you anything. You might as well just go ahead and sell that on eBay for, a dime or a quarter or a half dollar or maybe a couple bucks. But mainly what you want is one that's in really good condition. Here's a couple more wheats that I have over here sitting. These got to go in my big bin because they're not, unless they're old. But when you get older ones, sometimes they have more damage to them than anything else. And you see, this is what I use right here. It's like a lens for a camera. Actually, I think it's a jeweler's lens, but it's a lot more. It gets right up on it. If you know where you're looking, you'll see everything.
It's called a loop.
You won't miss anything.
It's called a loop.
I can't really say this is a camera lens because it doesn't really.
It's a loop.
It doesn't have any threading, so I would say this is a jeweler's lens.
I don't even think it's that.
Okay.
They're called loops.
That's a 52 Denver. Now, some of the wheat pennies, I think it's in the 50s, 56. I think it's 56 D over D. But you have to have something that's really powerful in order to see below that D. They all forget to tell you this when you go looking for these coins. They don't tell you these tiny little tidbits. They just suspect, they're going to find it. It takes a lot more than just looking at the coin. You have to know what you're looking for. Let's see what I got here. I got more dimes here. Oh, that's a Canadian. Oh, there's supposed to be what is it? A 2020 or 2022, where what's his name? The guy on the Lincoln. He looks like he's smoking. He's got a big old puff of smoke going this way, and there's something on his eye. The new state quarters. There's one where.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Let's see. The nose on Washington, and Washington's face is facing in the other direction now. Okay. There's supposed to be like a pimple on his nose. That's one. And there's supposed to be like a gash down here, in his mouth area. Okay. And then there's supposed to be another thing where his ponytail is in the back. There's supposed to be like a big gash going across that.
Oh.
And then one of the state quarters got bats on the back of it. One's supposed to be like sunk in eyes. But I don't think there's going to be too many people that are going to find that. No. If they do, they're probably going to find it scratched or beat the heck. Probably because it got dropped on the bottom of the bin. And they put them things in big, huge bins. Another one is the Kennedy half. All right, the Kennedy half in 1983. I have one. I have a 1983 with no FG. I think I also have an 82 the same way. And that's the designer's initials in between the eagle's leg and just the bottom part of his wing. If there's no FG in there, and you have to look at it with one of these, okay, to find out for sure. Okay.
Thanks, R&D. Hey,
not there,
everyone's welcome, including the trolls. Come on in. Grab a seat.
It's just like some of the other errors, the ones that I'm talking about. If they don't come up true, and you got to watch too, because there's a lot of people that make fraudulent coins. They try and sucker people into buying stuff that's really not what they're saying it's worth. So when I got my coins, I mean, I still buy them, but I buy them only from, a financial distributor. Like, I know what I'm getting. Either the coins aren't even opened. You know what I'm saying? Like they're closed.
Well, why wouldn't you be buying your silver then from the same company instead out of the pawn shop?
Like the Eagles aren't really something to really buy right now because the economy is really in the toilet right now. And until they get rid of Biden and Pelosi, and put somebody that's actually coherent and not forgetting everything that's said to them, then the economy is going to keep going down the toilet.
JC, good morning.
I said something about the stock market's going up and everything. Yeah, okay, all right. I used to go to Walmart up at ITC by me and a couple other Walmarts.
Is that the one you got thrown out of? Get you thrown out of?
For example, okay, at Walmart are $23 for 60.
And for anybody that's interested in seeing that clip, go check out our shorts, and it's also in the live.
At Walmart is $18.52. At ShopRite, it's $5 and change for the same thing. So Walmart's going to wind up driving themselves out of business because
he's not lying.
They don't pay attention to fair market value or fair market exchange. They have no idea what those corporate idiots in the offices are doing. They have no clue at all. And they're putting Walmart right in the toilet. So they keep jacking up the prices, and that's what's going to happen. And then, let's see what else we have here. Getting off of that, because I'm not really into too much of the political scene. I think it's a bunch of bull. I think the politicians are just there to make their wallets fatter. That's it. They don't care about nobody. They've proven that.
Here we go.
Let's see. What was the other one? Oh, they said that there's a Cheerios Sacagawea. So in other words, one of them's actually got round tail feathers, and the other one has more detail.
Oh.
I don't know what the difference is between one or the other. I think it's going to be the same. So, but they're saying that the feathers right at the end are more in detail from the ones from the mint than the ones that were from Cheerios.
I'm not sure.
Let's see.
Bruce.
Well, let's see what I have here as far as if I have any state quarters here. Just a few I think I have here.
17 watching. Come on, smash that like button.
There's one. What is it? One coin that actually has that.
This is from Hot Wheels, aka Rich220, aka Rich Reviews.
There's one. What is it? One coin that actually has that. What the heck is her name? I'm trying to think what her name is.
What do you mean yesterday? The videos we did yesterday?
Something they were live. Man killer. Something like that.
Matt, what's going on?
Probably on one of these rolls. Let's see what I got here. These are.
Jerry, I think he would be. He's got to get going on his reviews.
Let's see. Oh, there's a brand new state quarter. Isn't that wonderful?
Absolutely. I hear that, man.
What the hell year is this? I thought that was discolored for a minute. Like, no, it's not. Just the air toning it. Can't see it like that.
Is that the end off like a telescope or something?
Wow. The ones that haven't been in circulation, man, the numbers really do. They pop. Like they're really clear and decisive. They're not like.
I know, Jinx. I brought that up earlier.
All the details on.
You were being wicked respectful. You asked a simple question, and what you got?
And everything, the beard and all that stuff. Man, you can see like where it stops growing and all that stuff.
Yeah, he must have found that thing. I think that's a
lines
part
and
of
his shirt, everything. Nothing is worn out. You take a used one, and man, that's a completely different ball game. It looks like garbage. You know,
I like how yesterday he claimed he's going to get married again and have kids.
They don't know the difference between, because that's what these guys are showing them. They're showing them that, you know, well, you can buy
this will be their inheritance,
and still get a lot of money, but they're not telling them about the condition of the coin is actually going to get them more money. The better the condition, the higher the price you're going to get. And I would sit there all day and buy uncirculated rolls of wheat pennies from somebody, you know what I'm saying? And go through them and you know,
somebody
have the ones that are
higher
grades graded, then get an olive colored one and wish that I got something, you know, because you really don't get
time
much
for a cigarette. Light it up. There we go.
So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about as far as buying coins are concerned, okay? Because a lot of people are not aware of the packaging that they come in. They don't know what they look like. That's good for the kids too, you know?
Oh.
Because then they can see.
Here comes Chester.
What it is that they should look out for, what not to look out for, you know? I'll be right back.
Oh.
Grab a couple of them.
You want to get some dildos? No, you didn't do anything wrong, Jinx. Always somebody else's fault. Already he blamed the camera. It's supposed to be a better camera than it is. I don't know how that works, but guys, again, go check out Jinx Clover. Give the man some love. Let's get him to 50 so he can go live. I believe everybody should be able to go live, but he's almost there. I think he was, what, 14 away the last time I looked. Hey, look, there's Hot Wheel tracks in the back. Are those the same ones we had to... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Those are the same fucking tracks that are in the background. But he had to put them back to... So full of shit, bro.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I got some stuff here.
Oh, boy.
That I'll tell everybody about. Okay, now this here, I believe it's...
Nothing better than watching you sit there with a fucking 100 hanging out of your mouth.
This is a souvenir set. Okay, that came from the mint.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not something that somebody else put together.
It probably came from some old
lady's purse. You can only get this if you went to the mint. Yeah, it says right there. Okay. Souvenir set.
It's simple, Matt. When you're on your YouTube, it's got the button. Just hit the live and it'll start recording.
This is 83. One of these $50 has no FG on the back of it. Oh, look at this down. All right. All right, that one has the FG, so it's got to be this one. Get zoned in on it. No, this is not the right one. It's 82 then. All right, my 82 is the one that has the no FG. And that is also a souvenir set. The mint sets did not get produced for consumer collections. They only were produced for people who went to the mint and bought them there.
I don't think so, Matt.
Okay. I don't want all this stuff to fall.
My fucking phone's pretty old, too.
500,000 things. Okay, this here is one of the special mint sets. See how it says it right there, the Treasury Department? Okay, that's a 1965. SS means special series, okay?
Oh.
And they do come in, oh, this one's not even.
FF means fat fuck.
They come in looking like the 83. They have one denomination of every coin. And it has a Treasury shield. I'm not going to open that up because it's not opened. Okay.
That's it, Matt. Just trial and error, man. You'll get it.
To give you a general idea,
You'll get it.
This is the 66. And this is how they came from the mint.
Oh.
So in other words, nobody messed around with them. That's the way they came. Okay?
Wow.
And they came in this box.
Wow.
Okay? If you find them any other way, without that seal, and without that box, somebody put them together.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
67 is the same way. But it'll actually show up. It'll say 67 on the outside of the box.
I see 22 in the chat?
So we have 65, which comes in an envelope. Okay? And then we have, here's the 67. Okay, you can see it says it right there. Okay? That looks exactly the same as the other one I just showed you, okay? But the coins are in here. They're in a box. Okay. This is a 40% silver Eisenhower dollar. A lot of the kids that I've run into nowadays have no idea what an Eisenhower dollar is.
Wow, you're running in.
They don't even know what a half dollar is.
What the fuck you doing running in the kids?
Either the teachers aren't teaching them or the parents ain't telling them. This is a 1971 40%er Eisenhower dollar. And that's the way it comes with that badge in there.
Yeah,
if you don't see
Matt.
that in that color, it's not real. It's not from the mint. And it'll come in an envelope that says that, just like that. A lot of people buy those Littleton Coin Company coins and they're garbage.
Yeah.
They're usually, you know, beat the hell. They're not worth it, you know. Here is a 1964 proof set, not a mint set, a proof set. See how it comes in a manila envelope like that, yellow color? Okay, it still says right on it. But down at the bottom it says 64 PC. That's proof coin. Okay, this is a little different than your others.
Look at my coins.
See, there's every denomination of a coin that was made in that year. 64 had Kennedy's half dollar on it. That was the last one that was 90%. Okay,
I wish
the
I had
quarter
some
and the
cash
dime as well. Okay, and you can see the penny. The penny looks like it's got a mirror effect.
I wish I had some
Actually,
cash.
all the coins do. And the U.S. Mint badge is in there. Okay, that's what that looks like. So unless you have that and this, hold on a second, because you got to see this too. If you don't have this inside of it, take it back and get another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bet you that's what your mother said about you. Put them back.
Until you find that as well. So that's what belongs in that. And they also have those going all the way back to 55, I believe. Or is it 54? 54, I believe, is the very first one to come in an envelope like this. But they also come in a box. And they're all cut squares, but they have one staple holding every denomination of coin together.
What the fuck is
That's
this
the
guy
real
rambling
deal. That's
on?
not something that
Like
somebody
he's
else
some
put
coin
together. That's the
dealer.
way the mint did it. Okay? That's what you want to look for if you're going to buy them in a box. Boxes are a little more pricey.
Yeah, notice everything he fucks with, he knows everything about, but he don't know shit.
Being honest with you, they can't.
Same thing with the
Okay,
57.
so
He'd sit
that
there with his
takes care of
hands.
those.
Oh, this, now that. Would be
You're not
like
going to be able to
this.
see
And
this, but I'm going to
on,
tell you right
and
now,
then
this set
this
right
is what
here
you
is a
get.
1979 proof set. It's not a silver proof set, but it has the Susan B. Anthony, and this one has the clear S. My phone is not going to pick it up that good, so you're not going to be able to see it, but trust me.
Yeah.
I have others in there, and this one's clear.
I bet.
This is not, this is the better type of the two because it's got no defects. If you looked at this with the magnifying glass, you saw that S, which is, should be right there.
Up. Yeah, grab your fucking loop.
All right, where are you, little bugger?
Yeah. It ain't that small, Rich. Nice try. Look at this.
Oh, it's on the other side.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, there's a
bullshit.
There's a kind of type of vest that looks like it has dollar signs going through it. You know what I'm saying? But you know where the openings are, there is no line.
You're so full of shit.
That's what they call. I think it's a type 2. Type 1, I believe, is the one that's completely clear. It's not a blob, and there's no filling. And
you've been watching way too much of the Home Shopping Network, bud.
With no lines.
I am so looking forward to watching a review that you do on me, man. I fucking can't wait.
And all right, so we'll just put this off to the side. We're doing that now. These, okay, these are.
What are these?
I didn't bring them all out. I only brought some of them out.
Yeah.
1981, 79, 78. Okay. 78 mint sets.
Yeah.
That came like that.
Why doesn't?
And if you take them out, they'll have 2 inserts like this. They'll be white like that. Okay? To protect the coin. Like if you spill coffee on the envelope or whatever, you'll be able to not have to worry about discoloration from something leaking through the cellophane.
Oh.
But this has every denomination of coin from that year.
Oh,
it has
wow.
2 Eisenhowers. It has 2 half dollars. It's got 2 quarters. It's got 2 dimes, 2 nickels, and 2 pennies. Okay, this is Denver red.
You want shit pre-64, bro? Come on.
Okay.
Pre-64. You're in the 70s.
There are certain years to look for on the proof sets as well.
Yeah.
64 comes in a box. I'll show you what it comes in. It's a box that's similar to this, but it's blue. It looks just like that, but it's blue. Okay.
Show us the 64s.
It's only a 40% of the half dollar. But
not a 64.
Dime, if it has no S mint mark, that's an error. That's when you break the mint, the proof set apart, and you put that in a thing to get it slabbed.
65 is when it's 40%.
Or NGC, whatever company.
And I don't even know that much about
coins. About a month.
As a matter of fact, I really don't know anything other than the fact that shit.
Then you do your research online. You find out what the selling prices are, and depending on the condition of yours, if yours is a higher grade, then you sell it at a higher grade. If it's at a lower grade, you sell it accordingly. You know what I'm saying?
Look at that, Bruce.
And again. Okay. This is a 1998 silver proof set. This, let's see, why ain't coming out? Okay. This comes like this. It's black. It's in the black. Hear how that sounds. Kind of like cardboard. Okay, it has this thing in it. Always. If they don't have that in it, get another one until you find it, because you want the complete set, not a partial set. Okay, this is before they did the state quarters. This is a silver proof set. Half dollar, the quarter, the dime. I believe these are 90%. I don't think these are 40%. Okay. So yeah, that's the one before the state quarter started. Now that is the way the 98 comes. Okay. Now we're going to get to the state quarter ones because a lot of people don't know about this either. I'll put that off to the side. Okay, this is the 1999 silver proof set. Very sought after set. Okay, a lot of people don't have this, and it's not as much as it was a couple of years ago, but it's still worth holding on to. There's a couple of them I have here that you hold on to. Now, the problem with this is in 99, they used a different kind of metal. They were experimenting with a goldish cut type of metal, but it wasn't in these.
Yeah,
it was in
I'll
the
keep
mint
her on
sets
my
that
prayers.
were sealed like this. They were in a box, but they were blue. They were not red. Okay? If you go to a place where they sell coins or something like that, and you find ones that have a gold tint to them, keep them, because they're not the metal that they're like bronze or something like that. Okay, they're not supposed to be in there. That was a major error. So that's only on the earlier ones. The 1999, the state quarters actually got Connecticut, Pennsylvania, New Jersey. What is it? Georgia Peach and Delaware. Okay, it's only on that year, as far as I know. But that's what you want if you're going to buy the mint sets. I would suggest buying the proof sets because I think those are just a fad. I think it just goes up and down. Okay, so we have the 99. I have the
in
2000.
Disney we stand.
Okay, and the 2001. Okay, that's the other one you want right here. Not sure why. I think it was a low mintage. The 99 is a key date. I think the 2001 was a low mintage too. And that's the reason why people have been trying to find them. Okay, so getting back to the mint sets. All right, you already seen the 78. It doesn't hurt to check the coins that are in these packages either, because you might wind up finding an error. It's not like they're sitting there looking at them with a magnifying glass while they're putting them in the cellophane and shipping them out. It goes the same way as they do with the coins that come off the presses. They get dropped in a bin, okay, and nobody sees a thing. So it's the same thing, like this here. Yeah, this one's got it too. Okay, this is 1981. All right, so this one actually has 2 Susan B. Anthony's in it. Again, dark blue or light blue is Philadelphia. So that's every denomination of coin that was made for that year. Okay, and that's from the 1 mint. This is the other. Okay, now the only way you were ever to get San Francisco was in a proof set because they were all considered proofs. I gotta say. So every year is pretty much got its own packaging. If there's any questions, please leave a comment down below because I'm going through these pretty fast, and I know there's not too many. There's only one person in here. All right. This is 1980. I believe 1980 is the last. 80 or 81 is the last year for the copper penny. So I think 82 they changed them over. Again, every denomination. Philadelphia, yeah, that's lighter this time. So that's the way they package them. That's the way the mint comes out with them. I have more than this, but like going to show everything I have. Yeah, 79, 80, and 78.
All right, guys. I don't normally do this, but I want to show you guys something. It does not belong to me. It's my father's, and it's one of a few, but it was his father's. Now, Richard, this right here is 14 karat rope gold. You can tell by the clasp it's very, very old. Very old. You got the crucifix on it, and then St. Michael, protector of the military. Obviously, you don't know anything about that. This is where it's at, bud. If you're going to collect shit, this is where it's at. This chain right here is worth more than all of that fucking Yahtzee-Fatsy bullshit that you got going on there. Show us the good shit.
I like to keep everything in order.
That's old.
Okay,
old.
We went through pennies. We went through the proof sets.
It's so old, my father doesn't wear it anymore because he's scared that it'll fray and it'll break off.
Earlier ones, double mint sets.
There it is.
They will come in what they call a cardboard cutout. The earlier double mint sets from say
no, this would definitely not turn any neck green.
46
nope.
To I want to say
this is priceless all in my family. This was my grandfather's. You
exposed to the air.
You could offer $100 grand for that, and you wouldn't get it.
Those were double mint sets, but there's a way of telling if those are legit too. First of all, you have to look at the coin front and back. You take them out of the holder by pushing on the paper slowly around the rim of where it sits in. Because if you push in the middle, you're going to put a hole through the the cover of the case that's holding the coin. That's not going to do you any good. Because then the case that holds that coin is ruined. Okay. Once you get the coin out, you check the front and the back. Okay, you check the mint mark, make sure it's legit where it's supposed to be, and fingerprints, wear, scratches, gouges.
And again, guys, I wasn't trying. I'm not trying to flash anything off by anything. If anything, I'm just getting that on camera, just because I know some of my family members will see it, and they probably haven't seen that necklace in a long time.
Where are people that clean coins too, because they're trying to make them look all pretty and everything, but there's certain ways of telling that they've been cleaned, even if they don't use a rag or something that they rub it with. Okay, there are indicators that actually show that somebody has cleaned a coin.
I think gold is at $2,700 an ounce.
Me personally, I wouldn't buy anything that's loose unless I know.
I'm not sure exactly how much that chain weighs. It's heavy.
So in other words,
14
like I was showing the wheat pennies. The wheat pennies here.
That clasp alone.
Let's see, like this
the
one
fucking
here.
Clasp alone is probably.
That's another 55. Okay.
I don't know. I'd have to put it on a scale.
Got like the red tone to it, but it's shiny. Okay.
Over $2 grand, Jerry.
And you can see in the back where it says 1 cent. You can see it right there. See how red that is? That's not even dirty. That's just like toning. So that's what you want when you're getting wheat pennies. Ultimately, that's the kind of thing you put away for your grandkids till they get older.
Well, you don't got to worry about that. You don't got no kids.
Like I said, this here, yeah, it looks pretty good, right? Let's see, yeah, you can see the red on it, right? See how that looks? But you know what? If I look at that with a magnifying glass, I guarantee you I'll find dirt in this, right in between the lettering, and that's usually from somebody's greasy fingers, or the grease and oils in your fingers. Okay.
Yeah, the Indians are stopping at the gas station. Exactly.
From that beautiful color to this. Okay. Now it's still got a reddish tone to it, but it's starting to turn olive. Okay. And then ultimately it gets to be this color, or should I say discolored. And that's the olive color that I was telling you about. That's when somebody's going like this. This is not worth anything. It's just a regular, Lincoln scent. So I go like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. When they do that, they put those oils into the coin.
Supposed to do that.
That's what turns that coin to the olive color. Well, I figured that would be the short for today. Ain't got too many people coming in here.
Yeah.
I'll try it again another time. I'm going to make this a multi-channel. It's not going to be just one thing. For whoever's here and for whoever actually thumbed up me, thank you. I appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one.
So this is something that's been going on for a long time with this guy. Long time. Multi-channel. Yeah, if you're going to invest in precious metals, even if it's small amount, I keep hearing about silver. Fuck silver. Fuck silver. You don't have to buy an ounce of gold. You can buy a gram of gold. There's no fucking, unless you're buying tremendous amounts, and believe me, he's not buying tremendous amounts. There's not going to be any money made in it. And plus, when you go back to bring that to the pawn shop, as everybody in this chat already knows, they're not going to pay you spot. They're going to pay you under spot because they got to make money. So if you're buying it at spot price, how the fuck are you supposed to make money off of it? Just stupid. All right, guys, I said my piece. I hope you guys all have a great weekend. Smash that like button. Don't plan on going live tomorrow, but if I have to, I will. But I don't plan on it. And yeah, that's it. Much love, guys. Yeah, go live. Do a review.